But when you go and you're bringing a tent or something on like a campus lawn, you know what they did at Florida State and University of Florida? They turned this and said, okay, you know, you want to have, so that's just how it's going to be. But it's about conduct, and it's about making sure you're doing the code of conduct. So you can say whatever you want about Israel, pro or con. What you don't have a right to do is commandeer property. You don't have a right to harass individual students or faculty members. You know, in Columbia, they were blocking a Jewish professor from being able to cross into a building just because he was Jewish. They were targeting for that. That's different than having an opinion on something. And so, no, what we're doing is absolutely right. I think the University of Florida put out a statement yesterday saying, you know, people can have the views that they want, but the University of Florida is not a daycare center like you or we're not going to be sitting there and indulging this. And I think that...
So the whole question I got, and that question kind of pissed me off a little bit, is the fact of what the hell do you consider a peaceful protest? Because I think you got to look at it from this, is we consider that a peaceful protest. Look at what happened at Georgia State. How the fuck is that a peaceful protest? Why are these people getting carried out in fucking cuffs then if it's a peaceful protest? Because y'all are doing dumb shit and y'all are fucking around and finding out.
Yup. I mean, it's one thing, like he was sitting there saying, if you want to sit there voice your opinions on something, that's all well and good. But don't sit there and make it to where other people that may not be part of that protest, or maybe they may agree or not agree, but it's like, hey, I paid all this money for this college, I want to go to class. As long as you don't sit there fucking stop them from being able to do that, you might actually have a leg to stand on some of this shit. Right, but not only are they fucking preventing people
and shit.
Yeah, and they're finding out that it doesn't work like that.
Because, I mean, look at Georgia State. That cop straight looked like he was getting picked for the NFL draft and straight tackled this motherfucker.
Fuck yeah, he was. He looked sexy as shit watching him.
Again, they fucked around and found out. It's asinine, because you literally sit there and see that some of these people are like, dude, like you said, they paid a lot for this fucking school. They're trying to go to class. And you got these idiots standing out here protesting about shit. Now, if you were sitting there standing out peacefully protesting, handing out fucking pamphlets and shit, that's fine. But when you start doing this dumb shit, and look at this. This right here is sad. Look in the background. Look at how many fucking people have their phones out.
Yeah.
That's the first instinct, is what people do nowadays, is when shit goes south, when they don't go the way they want it to, they pull out their fucking phones.
Yep. Everybody thinks that you also see it every time somebody gets pulled over from the cops. There's always at least one person out there on average. Yeah, granted, it's not always the case, but more often than not, you got somebody that wants to, I'm going to record this. I'm going to record this.
It's like, they're just doing it for views at this fucking point.
Exactly.
That's all they're fucking doing. And I can't wait to see how stupid this fucking bitch is. Hit me. Ed. Oh, that's so peaceful.
Between Columbia University
this is fucking peaceful. Look at this shit.
Protesters escalated further Tuesday. Students, in response to the demand
this type of shit is just making it more obvious as far as how worthless a fucking degree really is anymore.
Well, here's the thing, if I shoot one of those motherfuckers, I'm ignorant.
Saying the situation on campus was out of control.
They're unable to operate the university at a time when the students are preparing for their final exams. It's unfair, it's unright, it's unsafe, and it must stop. So we called for the police to come in and take care of it. If they're unable, then we need the National Guard.
Marta Hurtado, spokesperson for the Office of the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, expressed concern over how the students' protests are being handled.
We are troubled by a series of heavy-handed steps taken to disperse and dismantle protests across university campuses in the United States of America. Freedom of expression and the right to peaceful assembly are fundamental to society, particularly when there is a sharp disagreement on major issues, as there are in relation to the conflict in the occupied Palestinian territory and Israel.
Meanwhile, a proposed class action lawsuit filed against Columbia University this week says that the school has failed to provide a safe learning environment for students.
They've been physically assaulted. They've had hate speech yelled in their face. They have been forcibly removed from areas of the campus. Along with the lawsuit itself, we've also filed a motion for a temporary restraining order. It's an emergency motion that seeks emergency relief in the form of providing safe passage for our students to finish out their school year.
Elite Civis, a Jewish student from the University of California,
I've
Los
seen
Angeles,
this.
posted a video.
I've seen that
of
video.
masked
This would
pro-Palestinian
piss me the fuck
protesters
off, and I'm not
denying
even
entrance to the
Jewish.
university.
I'd start dropping
I'm a
motherfuckers.
UCLA
I'd punch them in
student.
the
I
face.
deserve to go here. We pay tuition. This is our school, and they're not letting me walk in.
But-
My class is over there.
Civis,
Hold
a
on, hold on.
freshman, says being profiled.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, these people that are preventing him from going in are also the same ones that was sitting there preaching and protesting about white people sitting there culture appropriation, right?
And these,
Okay,
these are also the same people that said that the people that rioted the U.S. Capitol were fucking stupid.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but do any of those look Middle Eastern to you? They look white to me, so wouldn't that technically fall under culture appropriation?
Yep.
But I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm a cis white male. My opinion don't mean shit.
Yeah, our opinions don't mean fuck all, you know.
Yeah.
But then when you got these
But-
fucking people and they get their fucking feelings hurt, then they think they can go ahead and riot on schools and shit. Yeah, fuck.
Yup.
Ugh, I can't stand these motherfuckers.
But at the same fucking time, you know what the kind of man I am? Himalation 316 says I am him. I will always be him.
Let's just say this is the fact that
Himalation 216 says I don't give a flying fuck if somebody doesn't like what I gotta say.
But here's the thing, even with her being a female, if I was to punch one of them square in the fucking mouth and being like, move, let me go to my class, I'd be wrong.
But according to them, all you need to do is identify as a female, and you'd be okay.
And let's get one thing straight real fucking quick. I don't believe I'm putting my hands on women. I don't. But this instance right here, when you're showing a sign of you're not letting me get to my fucking class because you want to try and prove a point for some bullshit fucking thing that the news told you, get the fuck out of my way. Because then that right there is where it shows you, is going to show you what type of male I am. Is the fact of, I'm not going to sit there and cower down to you. I'm going to punch you square in the fucking mouth. And that goes
See,
for
they're
male,
used to-
female, dogs, cats. I don't give a fuck.
But see, that's just it though. They're used to dealing with soy boy beta type motherfuckers that I think comes down to is motherfuckers just gone so long without being punched in the fucking mouth.
I
In my
agree.
opinion, like I said, I'm not advocating violence by any means, but motherfuckers tend to act a lot different once they've been punched in the mouth. I know I did. I was a cocky little bastard growing up. But after I got punched in the fucking mouth one too many times, granted it took one time too many because my ass was too stupid at the point to learn. The first time it took 3 or 4 times for me to get the point that, hey, that kind of hurts. Maybe I need to watch what the fuck I'm saying because there are consequences out there. That not everybody's going to sit there and give in to the whole, I'm going to allow you to protest. No, fuck that.
I'll tell you right now, one of these little motherfuckers
tired
gets
of
punched. One of these little motherfuckers gets punched in the goddamn face. I promise you this right now. They're not gonna fight back. They're gonna be like, dude, why'd you hit me? Why'd you hit me? Oh my god.
Oh my god, somebody get me my latte.
Right.
I'm emotional wreck. Grimes, I'm emotional wreck.
Guess what? And whoever watches this, if you're a part of these little fucking bullshit riots and shit, you're one of those people I'm talking about. And if you have an issue with it, sucks to suck. Better tuck that tampon in between your fucking legs and move out.
Are you assuming their gender?
I don't give a fuck.
Are you assuming their gender? Because assuming their gender is going against everything that they have been fighting for this entire time. Because
I'm sorry.
they have an identity crisis right now.
I'm sorry.
You need to be
We're called the
more
Degenerate
welcoming.
Corner. We're called the Degenerate Corner for a reason, and that's this. There's 2 genders, male, fucking female. If you don't fucking believe that, that's on you. But here's the thing. I don't have a problem with you fucking people. I wouldn't have a problem with it if you don't try to force it down my throat to try and accept the shit. I wouldn't give a fuck if you came out and you're a female and you told me you were a dude once. Okay, cool. That's you. Awesome. Let's go on about our fucking day. But when you try to force it down my fucking throat, that's where I have an issue. And if you don't like that fucking opinion, I don't know why the fuck you clicked here. We're called the Degenerate Corner for a reason.
Sir, You're not being inclusive.
I don't
you
give
understand?
a fuck. I don't care.
You need to be more. You need to be more inclusive for these fucking idiots, okay?